In the heart of Colombia lies Bogota, a city that pulsates with life, color, and an undeniable energy. This South American metropolis is a sprawling urban jungle teeming with over 11 million inhabitants. Here in Colombia, cannabis cultivation is booming. The quality, top-notch. The quantity, impressive. The catch? They can't sell a single gram to their own people. Colombia, ever the land of paradoxes. Ready or not, the question remains, when will the grass be greener on this side of the fence? The Grow World community is home to over 23 countries of the biggest commercial cannabis growers in the game. Growers join our community to trial new solutions in their facilities, such as lighting, nutrients, media, and more. So if you own, operate, or work at a commercial cultivation facility anywhere in the world, join the movement for free at growworld.com. We have hundreds of products and services you can trial today. Take your grow to new heights and try before you buy. Here's a quick list of some of our most popular trial campaigns that made this tour possible. I want to give respect where respect is due and recognize the title sponsor of the very first Grow World tour in Colombia, Valoya. This is one of the world's oldest LED horticultural manufacturers. They make all their lights in Finland, and with top-tier customer service, they're here to support you. They have a global team that will come in and help advise on the specific lighting spectrum that you're looking to hit. So whether you're in Colombia building a facility or maybe an MSO, multi-state operator in the US looking to expand, give Valoya a shot. They have experts on their team that have been here for the long haul, and they want you to be here for the long haul. They are really invested in helping you succeed. So take a look at it. You can actually sign up for a sample, get a couple fixtures in your facility through Grow World, check it out, and give them a shot in your future lighting needs. To all of our commercial growers out there, I want you to take a moment and think about your grow room. How is your environment controlled? If you have any questions or you're looking to take back more control of your environment, take a look at Andon. They produce high-quality dehumidifiers designed and engineered in America. These are units built for cultivators and born for the cannabis grow since day one. If you're looking to take your automation and controls to the next level, take a look at GrowLink. They are pioneers in crop steering, tailoring their co-pilot, which is their AI that puts crop steering on autopilot, to each cultivar. If you're looking to introduce a new cocoa line to your facility, check out the composition of Kaya Core, which is coarse, leading to enhanced superior root growth and optimum drybacks. Did you know that the price of a dragon fruit pound is the same price as cannabis on the street? Times have changed, my friend. Don't overpay for your nutrients and choose a brand like United Nutrients. You can sign up to trial all of these solutions right now at growworld.com. What are you waiting for? Check the description below with direct links to each campaign. And if you're qualified, you might even be able to sample the menu from this member's farm as well. Along with exploring Bogota, we're also visiting one of our community members, Plena Global, one of Latin America's premier business-to-business flower producers. They were founded in 2017 with a vision to revolutionize healthcare. And in 2019, Plena Global merged with local innovators Econnabis to harness Colombia's rich biodiversity and become a global powerhouse in the supply of medical cannabis. Living in Mexico and then traveling to Colombia, there's no spicy salsa, there's no spicy food.
We don't do spice. I have a friend that he learned how to make his own spice in Mexico, and he literally carries a little bottle with him.
Meet Mauricio Kraus. He's a strong executive leader with a rich background in the music industry and Spanish social clubs. Today, he's at the forefront, collaborating with everyone from government officials to grassroots growers, driving Colombia towards becoming a global leader in cannabis cultivation.
Because we do get a variety of fruits that you don't grow anywhere else. You know, like lulo, ochua, which is that kind of orange little berry. It's hilarious. They grow here in the sidewalk. You go to London in a little box, 10 quid.
Yeah. Well, as a parallel to Plena flower, right?
Exactly.
Here, you're growing in super rich environments and you're able to produce at a lower price point, whereas selling your flower into the German market, you know, there's a premium there. You guys have premium flower.
I always come back to the story of like, where does cannabis come from, you know? And it's from the Kush area, you know? It's high altitudes.
That's right.
And I was like, okay, you know, growing in Bogota could be actually a very cool way of growing because it's 2,600 meters above sea level. I put weather machines out there, the PAR, which is, you know, what you measure radiation with, on a cloudy, Gotham-like day, 800 PAR.
And teach me about kind of the benchmark you were expecting.
The plant needs 300 PAR to do photosynthesis. Usually when you get a cloudy day or lower altitudes, it could go down to 200. We were producing a dark day, 800.
Wow.
And it's all because we were so close to the sun. That's also why, you know, a lot of gringos get here to Bogota and they burn very easily.
Am I one of them?
No, but you're not burnt.
Well, I was a couple days ago. This is a lot of aloe.
Cannabis is not ancestral.
It isn't?
No, cannabis comes from the Kush area.
It's been passed down through different regions of the world.
Well, it's a weed, so it spreads very easily. But yeah, it got spread out. I mean, coca, on the other hand, it's endemic to Colombia, Peru, Bolivia, and Ecuador. And that's
right.
it.
That's right.
It will not grow anywhere else. The Americans tried to grow it in Hawaii because we're at the same level.
Okay.
And there was this pest that ate the whole thing up. So the Americans said, oh, let's bring the pest to the Andes.
Right.
They brought it here, it did nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
In the mountains of Colombia, cannabis isn't native. It's an outsider that found a home. Cannabis was brought here, used for its fiber and medicinal benefits rather than for its recreational effects. But in Colombia's fertile soil and abundant sunshine, the plant thrived, evolving into the legendary strains like Santa Marta Gold. While it's not ancestral, cannabis has woven itself into the fabric of Colombia. What are you most proud of your cultivation facility?
Honestly, the team.
Team.
Yeah, we're all learning as we go. Even the very old OGs, they're still learning because, you know, we were kept in the illegality so long that, you know, it's a whole new field. Medical cannabis is just the entry. It's the smallest part, I believe.
It's the gateway into our future.
Yes.
As we venture further into the heart of Bogota, we find ourselves immersed in the vibrant tapestry of Barrio San Felipe and the iconic Bolivar Square. These two landmarks encapsulate the essence of Bogota, each holding a unique significance in the city's history and culture.
Gracias, señor. It looks like a pizza, like a waffle pizza.
San Felipe, Bogota. a neighborhood where the grit of the past meets the pulse of modern creativity. It's a place where the old Bogota breathes new life through the vibrant art scene. I mean, I think churches are probably some of the most beautiful architecture in the world, wouldn't you say?
It's the second more bigger in Colombia.
Esta iglesia?
This church.
Oh, wow. Second largest in Colombia. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Have you ever been inside?
Nope.
Built in the early 20th century, Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de Lourdes, or the Church of Our Lady Lourdes, is an architectural gem. Nestled in the Chapinero neighborhood of Bogota, it holds a profound significance in Colombia's spiritual landscape and is a very popular attraction due to its unique Gothic revival style. Its towering spires and intricate stained glass windows wow worshipers and visitors alike. Get used to churches because in Colombia, there's a lot of them. Meanwhile, Bolivar Square stands as a symbol of Colombian independence, with its grand monuments and sprawling plaza serving as a gathering place for locals and visitors alike. Plena is known for their world-class facility that is built with high-tech systems and processes. What you might not know is that they actually have their own proprietary genetics and on-site extraction lab. So what this means is that they don't have to import 100% of their genetics because they have a lot of it in-house. And for their extraction lab, they don't have to export 100% of their product. They can actually make some of their own R&D solutions right on site. Despite the sophistication of Plena's facility, decades of experience and leadership prowess, they too have suffered the pains of the Colombian market. How, you might ask? Stay tuned and learn firsthand. Hasta la vista, baby. I feel like we're about to go snowboarding. No sleep till Brooklyn! Summer Blue Optics, I got you, bro. We're getting you in. This is one of the most secure facilities I've ever been into. The body count restrictions, the multiple walls of security. I feel safe, but I'm sure the plants feel even safer.
All that we do prevent every problem that we can have. Is the first action that we can do.
William is an expert in the field of cultivation and oversees the entire Plena grow operation and is actually gonna walk us through their state-of-the-art cultivation today. It's very clean out here,
Yes.
this corridor.
Normally, all the days we do a simple cleaning. Minimum one time per week, we do a more strong cleaning.
One deep clean.
Yes. All the small points that we can have contamination, we attack.
So what's going on right here?
So right here, you see the irrigation system for room by room. So you see the tank inside the floor.
How would you say the water is out here? Is it pretty soft, pretty hard?
No, it's pretty soft, but the water, you can have a lot of contamination too. So we send samples very frequently. That is a disinfection solution. It's just for the shoes. This is very important.
I'll follow you. Oh, wow, man. It is extremely uniform. If we look down right here, all the tops are almost exactly the same height.
It's because the training to the people in the cloning process.
Fans are kicking on. Everything's automated in here.
Yes.
Everything. I don't
is
see a single person in here, but it is a top-notch facility, fully automated, extremely efficient.
Exactly.
Valhalla, boys.
This is the IP16. This is one room of flooring.
Talk about dialed in.
Yeah.
Every room we go into is just perfected, bro.
Thank you.
In Bogota, there's a water shortage, and each zone is kind of turning off their water for 24 hours. And how is water being used and conserved in an agricultural sense?
We don't have rains in this season of the year. So we have a system that you can reuse the water. Obviously, we check the water for contamination or don't lose the nutrients. So we refill a little bit day by day, but it's minimum that we use minimum. But we can maintain the water 1 week completely. So we reduce the demand of water. In this moment, we can water in the 12 table at the same time. The plants are taking water and nutrients at the same moment, so they grow very equal. We calculate specific moment to water it. In less than 30 minutes, you have all the plants water.
Woo-wee! Let's go, baby. Let's go. So what we got? Mas Antonia.
This is Antonia. All room is Antonia. The smell is more. It's like a candy, or it smell like a
It does smell
gum.
like a candy. Yeah.
Yes.
I know we're not allowed to touch it, but I just I'm right there. I know I don't have gloves on. Does it have like very high medicinal impact? Does it sell very well?
The two things that you mentioned is the principal reason and its
Yeah.
density, the concentration. The principal objective for the company is produce a high quality flower for use by flower.
La arepa de choclo es el del maíz, pero es un maíz diferente.
Este es de maíz.
Sí, es un maíz diferente y por eso tiene ese color medio amarillo.
Okay. This is
Chicharrón.
chicharrón,
Sí.
queso,
Esto es queso costeño.
costeño.
Sí, esto es queso costeño y esto es hogado, que el hogado es tomate,
Ok.
cebolla, ajo.
Our guides through Colombia, Loreina, and Neo are the kind of people who make you feel at home no matter where you are. Loreina, a Bogotana, knows the city's secrets like the back of her hand, while Neo, hailing from Argentina, brings a wanderer's spirit to the mix. They crossed paths in Mexico, two free spirits on a journey, and have been inseparable ever since. They're the kind of friends who remind you that the best adventures are often about the people you meet along the way. Next up on our adventure is Casa Maria, a safe, neutral place for cannabis enthusiasts to enjoy, well, you might have guessed it, cannabis.
Salud. compa.
Salud de nuevo. Bueno, bienvenidos. Estamos en Casa María. Somos el primer espacio cultural para los usuarios del cannabis.
Es un concepto muy chido. No, nunca veo un concepto como eso
Sí.
en los estados o nowhere.
Sí, es algo de locos realmente. Cuando
Yeah.
lo empezamos a crear fue como
Es como Airbnb, un dispensary, más o menos.
un
Tiene-
sitio para consumir. No podemos todavía dispensar.
Ok.
Entonces en Colombia podemos cultivar 20 plantas y esas 20 plantas es las que los autocultivadores venimos aquí y compartimos de este gusto, ¿no? Pero no hay un lucro,
Yeah.
no hay dispensación porque todavía no es legal en Colombia.
They are not a dispensary. Enter the model of a social club, which Carlos, the founder of Casa Maria, learned about while living abroad in Spain, where he took part of a very similar movement.
Yeah.
Y por parte de Casa María, pues la idea es esa, ¿no? Como empujar a que hayan sitios para los usuarios, para que no nos persigan, ya que en la calle pues, es ilegal, queremos alejar esto también de los niños. Entonces también estamos comprometidos socialmente en que estos espacios tengan un bien común, ¿no? Para la sociedad.
Casa Maria can charge rent just like an Airbnb, and part of your stay comes with some top-shelf homegrown do-si-do from Carlos himself. Just a bit of fair warning, go easy on the tostadas with infused guacamole. They were so delicious, I almost couldn't get out of my chair.
En tu opinión, ¿qué piensas que la cultura de canábica
Sí,
En Colombia es muy fuerte ahorita.
sí, en
Ya.
Colombia desde hace muchos años ha habido la comunidad canábica colombiana liderada por Olmes Ortiz, en paz descanse. Él fue uno de los primeros en hacer la Marcha Mundial de la Marihuana y pues es grande la cultura que hay desde nuestras montañas, desde el Cauca, que también lleva cultivando esta planta
Bastante.
un montón de generaciones. Entonces pues nada, con muchas expectativas, pero pues también la gente se ha cansado un poquito de las expectativas y de que realmente no avance.
Yeah.
Estamos esperando, pues no sé, que ojalá se pongan las pilas.
Ojalá.
Sí, para que podamos tener.
There is a strong cannabis culture and community in Bogota, as showcased within Casa Maria. And if you ask the locals, they are more than ready for dispensaries. Let's bring the weed to the people, man.
¿Y qué piensas sobre el mercado acá en Colombia? Es muy único, en mi opinión.
Sí, ha sido un poco complicado realmente porque la norma se ha desarrollado no como nos hubiera gustado, ¿no? La legislación. Y han habido muchos cambios de gobierno, los cuales a cada uno le ha pretendido, ha querido cambiar las cosas, ya sea pues por sus pensamientos o por sus intereses. El INVIMA es quien regula medicamentos, es como el FDA tal vez en Estados Unidos. Entonces han tenido muchos problemas internos que han retrasado la legislación, que nosotros podamos tener una actividad como de venta de flor. No todo el mundo tiene tiempo para cultivar.
Casa Maria will surely go down in history as one of the pioneers that pushed the envelope for Colombia's cannabis industry. In time, we expect to see dispensaries to follow suit. Ojalá. As we embark on the journey to the summit of Monserrate, we encounter a South American icon, a llama named Dolly. Despite my initial apprehension of this cute yet vicious animal biting my head off, I had to take a picture for the gram.
Nick, pet it. Just pet it. Pet it. Pet it on its head.
You're like a child with the Easter bunny.
La foto linda.
Our adventure took an unexpected turn as we learned that the cable car, our intended mode of transport, is out of commission. Reluctant to brave the hike, we opt instead for the equally scenic funicular, which promises breathtaking views of the Andean landscape as we ascend towards our destination. I'm not a huge fan of heights, so naturally, our producer made me sit in the very front. Thanks, Jason.
Ready for some cocoa leaves.
Centuries ago, the indigenous population discovered the unique properties of the coca leaf, which is revered for its ability to combat altitude sickness. This innocent green plant, as we all fully know, is also entangled with Colombia's complex history. You can find vendors offering these leaves at the foot of Monserrate, ready to provide relief to weary, out-of-shape travelers like myself. I hope it helps. It's tough to breathe up here.
Put it in a bowl and then put it in your lip.
Like 20 minutes there.
20 minutes here,
Yes, please.
and then spit it out. All right, who's keeping track of time?
Upon reaching the pinnacle of Monserrate, we're greeted by the imposing presence of the Monserrate Monastery, a sacred sanctuary that stands as an enduring symbol of Bogota's rich history. Dating back nearly 5 centuries to the city's founding, this iconic landmark holds a storied past, steeped in religious significance. Today, the monastery remains a symbol of faith and pilgrimage, drawing visitors from near and far to partake in the timeless rituals and traditions that have endured since the dawn of Bogota's history.
Here's my polo court. Here's where
I'll play polo with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you ride?
Not professionally, no.
Alejandro helps glue everything together, from the cultivation and commercial development of their products. But beyond the business acumen and sharp strategic mind, what sets Alejandro apart is his kind heart. From the moment we stepped into this operation, he made us feel like part of the Plena family.
Okay, over here. Actually, the real entrance is...
Right here? I can knock on the door, see if anyone's home. Ale,
No, it's...
¿estás acá? Es Nico.
Nope. See what I told you?
It's being built. It's being built.
2016, when the law was approved in Colombia,
Yeah.
we weren't allowed to export flower. They wanted us to do extraction and to do final products and to make EU GMP facilities, to make, pharmaceutical processes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But, to compete with Germany or the US or
Of
everything,
course.
it's really hard. So the government revised the law and
Uh-huh.
they approved to change this part, allowing us to export the flower.
Imagine that. You're growing some of the best weed in the world, but it's all destined for export. Europe, North America, you name it. Anywhere but here. It's like being a world-class chef who can't even serve a single dish in their own restaurant. Frustrating, to say the least.
So we are in the home of your future expansion right now.
Yeah. This is what we want to do here, is to make some adjustments. We want to make some closures, air extractions, lighting, and a bunch of things that will allow us to have a very good quality THC flower. Also to have different, price points.
Yeah.
So we want to make a big menu of what we have here.
Plena is a really strong flower brand.
Yeah.
Although you could make extracts, you're trying to position yourself as the #1 premium flower producer in regulated markets. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. Every harvest that we do, it's one additional step to have the best high quality premium flower in.
Absolutely. And as we say, right, you're only as good as your last harvest.
Exactly.
And I would imagine, Alejandro, with this premium flower, you're going to be able to demand a higher price point for a kilo, right? And you're growing GMP as well, on top of that premium flower point, or flower. So what would that price point look like? Let's say for German market.
That's the biggest question everywhere has. It's part of the negotiation process with clients. So do you want to pick the product here? Do you want me to take it to Europe? How do you want it packaged? Most of the time, what we say to international customers is like, come to Colombia, see the facility, see the product, and pick it up here, and you'll have a very, very better price, because we have good production costs, but that stops there. I can't control logistics, and that is something that put a higher price on things.
The potential is undeniable. The quality is there, the demand is there, but until the laws catch up with reality, Colombians will just have to watch their green gold leave for distant shores.
We feel very proud of this, and I think this will activate a lot of commercial opportunities in the near future to us.
See, it's rabbit. Yes.
Okay, this is mine.
Have you guys had rabbit before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
In the south Argentina.
Okay.
No me gustan los conejos.
No?
No?
Pobrecitos.
Yeah.
Poor cows.
Sí. Son lindos.
But they are yummy.
Ok, y la ant, comimos este también. Ok, yes, chef. I've never had an ant in my life. It's crunchy.
Sí, crocante.
Tell me about cannabis in your life. Sorry, this is spicy. It's
Other
picante.
than is spicy, but it's nice. Well, for me, cannabis is like sometimes I am not a regular smoker, but for example, Lorena is different. She uses cannabis for medicinal.
Yeah. Es parte de su vida.
Totalmente. Yo estudié publicidad y tú sabes que es una carrera donde tienes que pensar mucho y ser muy creativo. En algún momento de mi vida tuve muchos bloqueos creativos y empecé a consumir cannabis. Digamos que en este momento hay mucha educación en cuanto al cultivo de cannabis. Hacen muchos talleres y te enseñan cómo puedes cultivar tu propia planta. Y esto es muy bueno porque pues realmente no estás como apoyando el consumo ilegal, sí, porque tú sabes que todavía es muy tabú el tema del consumo de cannabis acá en Colombia. Las personas son muy conservadoras, no lo ven bien.
Muy cerradas.
Demasiado. Mi mamá y mi papá no saben. Yo creo que se imaginan
Después
que
de
yo
este
fumo
video.
marihuana. Después de este video se van a dar cuenta.
Yeah. Hola, mamá, papá.
No, every day we can
Yeah.
talk with people from other countries about stuff, similar stuff.
Yeah.
Life is complicated for many of people in the world.
Yeah.
So you can stay here with dinner, drinking. This is like a gift of life. Now, you need to enjoy the life.
Yeah.
But you need to, ¿cómo se diría? Permitirte
You need to permit it.
to you.
Although I only spent a short amount of time with Mauricio and his team, I have the utmost respect for everything that they've built. And for all the operators in the Colombian market, I salute you. In an over-regulated industry and not a whole lot of import markets available, you guys are kicking ass. But that's a wrap, my friends. Thank you for all that you've done and for the opportunity to share this short but big episode on your facility. Until next time, my friends, keep exploring, keep discovering, and stay curious.